He's the president of my country. I'm doing my best here.
No, I don't believe it.
So you have a whole chapter in your book on changing people's minds. Do you think that you could change President Trump's mind?
Of that, I'm very skeptical. With as much respect as I can muster, the president doesn't seem to be able to keep a thought in his head for very long.
You also write that changing the world requires rigorous honesty about
That's
the
right.
nature of our problems. So
Yes.
talking about facts, alternative facts, fake news.
Conwaysian facts.
Conwaysian facts.
Alternative facts.
How do you think that we fight that?
Sooner or later, the floods, the hurricanes, the fires, everybody's fed up with it. And if you're a farmer in the heartland, you're noticing that parasites and pests are showing up sooner in the growing season and sticking around longer, and that costs you money. So everybody's going to realize that these predictions that climate scientists have been making for decades are coming true right now. So let's address this. James Hansen testified in front of U.S. Congress on June 30th, 1988 about climate change. About a year later, the U.S. had 13 agencies get together in the U.S. Climate Assessment Group. 13 agencies, all addressing climate change during conservative Republican administrations. This thing was created.
What's your best argument or your best theory for why, when conservative Republicans were willing to acknowledge it in the late 80s, they're not willing to do that in 2018?
Well, that's an excellent question, but I think the kind of people that got filtered into leadership of the Republican Party are set in their ways. George W. Bush got elected without the popular vote, and then Donald Trump got elected without the popular vote, and this is a result of gerrymandering and very aggressive and successful political campaigns run by Republicans, and we end up with people running the show who are in the minority.
Right.
And that didn't used to be the case. But what's built into the United States system is change. So stay tuned. For example, the change that's come is the U.S. House of Representatives is now going to be a bunch of progressives. They're going to have the ability to conduct investigations and pass regulations and convince people. And climate change deniers, the president fits right in, are almost exclusively old people. People as old as I am and older. Right. And they're going to age out, or what we call die. And then young people like yourself are going to vote and be running the show. So if we just decide to address climate change, we can. Let's go. This will be national pride. This will be cool.
Yeah.
Come on. It's exciting. But the fossil fuel industry has been very successful in introducing doubt. That scientific uncertainty, plus or minus 1.5%, is the same as plus or minus 100%. And that's just wrong.
That's wrong.
And everybody, I think now, as much trouble and hardship and death and economic misery that the floods, the fires, and the hurricanes have caused, there may be an opportunity for people to realize this. All these predictions from climate scientists are coming true.